The internet has revolutionized access to information. It has also opened the floodgates to a torrent of pornography. Today, pornography is readily available, easily accessible, and often just a click away. It is deeply embedded in our digital landscape, making it difficult to ignore its pervasive presence. This easy access has serious consequences, especially for young people. Their developing minds are particularly vulnerable to its influence. Exposure to pornography at a young age can shape perceptions of sex, relationships, and body image. The sheer volume of content creates a distorted sense of normalcy. What was once hidden is now mainstream, normalizing extreme behavior and unrealistic expectations. This normalization is particularly dangerous, as it desensitizes viewers to the exploitation often found within the industry. The pervasiveness of pornography is undeniable. Its influence seeps into our culture, impacting our attitudes, behaviors, and relationships. Addressing this issue requires acknowledging the scope of the problem. We must recognize the ease with which individuals, particularly young people, are exposed to this content. Only then can we begin to mitigate the harmful effects of pornography's omnipresence. The porn industry often preys on vulnerable young women. Many enter the industry at a young age, enticed by promises of money, fame, and glamour. These promises often mask the harsh realities of the business. Young women, especially those from difficult backgrounds, can be easily exploited. They are often ill-equipped to navigate the coercive tactics and manipulative practices of the industry. The allure of easy money and a fast-paced lifestyle can be blinding. Many young women are unaware of the long-term consequences of their choices. The industry thrives on this vulnerability, perpetuating a cycle of exploitation. The emotional, physical, and psychological toll on these women is immense. They often face stigma, shame, and difficulty leaving the industry. The exploitation of young women in pornography is a serious issue. We must acknowledge the coercive tactics used by the industry and protect vulnerable individuals. This includes providing support and resources for those seeking to leave the industry and rebuild their lives. Consent is a fundamental human right, yet it is frequently violated in the porn industry. The line between consent and coercion is often blurred. Many performers, particularly women, are pressured into performing acts they are uncomfortable with. This pressure can come from various sources, including producers, directors, and even other performers. The industry often normalizes unsafe practices and disregards boundaries. Performers may feel pressured to engage in risky behavior to meet industry demands. The fear of losing work or facing repercussions can silence dissent. This culture of silence allows exploitation to flourish. The loss of privacy is another major concern. Once content is online, it can be difficult to control its distribution. Performers may find their images and videos shared without their consent, leading to harassment, reputational damage, and emotional distress. The industry must be held accountable for creating an environment where consent is paramount and privacy is respected. Teenagers are particularly vulnerable to the allure of the porn industry. Adolescence is a time of self-discovery, exploration, and navigating changing social dynamics. The internet provides anonymity and easy access to information, making it a fertile ground for the industry to target young people. Teenagers may stumble upon pornography accidentally or seek it out of curiosity. The problem is that pornography often presents a distorted and unrealistic view of sex and relationships. It can create unrealistic expectations and pressure to conform to certain body types and sexual practices. The constant bombardment of these images can warp a young person's understanding of healthy sexuality. Moreover, the industry often glorifies risky behavior. This can lead teenagers to engage in sexual activity before they are emotionally and psychologically ready. We must equip young people with the tools and knowledge to critically evaluate the messages they encounter online. Comprehensive sex education that addresses the realities of pornography is essential to counter the industry's influence.